I honestly think I'm live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kevali Channeling Presents. I am super excited that you are joining us for this weekly show. Sorry, I'm just doing stuff behind the scenes, making sure everything is working. If you are on Facebook, can you please do me a favor and let me know if you can hear me? If you are on YouTube, let me know that you are can also see me, and that would be amazing. Amazing, I tell you. Looks like I'm live on both Facebook and YouTube, which is the first time I've done this in like 4 weeks that I haven't it's gone actually live when it was supposed to, which is amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am Kevin the Medium. That's how people refer to me, Kevin the Medium. I talk to dead people. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having what's the word I'm looking for? Having the courage to let me pass messages on. Before we do that, I just want to, my guides were really pushing this afternoon that I need to, sorry, I'm just going to center myself on the screen. One day I'm going to hire someone and they're going to do all the production stuff and I'm just going to talk. But until that day happens, you're stuck. You're stuck with me doing the one man show. But no, my guides have been really encouraging me to talk more and pass messages, like pass a important message on in the beginning of the show. And today it really came up with soul connection. Something even I forget about. And I mean, I connect with my guides. I'm connected with my guides all the time. It's not something that I don't do. It's they're there. If they have a message for me, they know that they can just tap me on the shoulder, so to speak, and away we go. I also do counseling with my guides on a regular basis. What I don't do enough of is I don't connect with my soul. You got to remember our soul, when you're picturing it, you can't see where my hands are, but if you can picture just below your rib cage is your solar plex. That is where your soul resides. Um, your soul has is your essence. This flesh and bone is a small part of who you really are. Um, if you've let's just pick a number, if you've incarnated 100 times, which most people on earth I'm going to say have, there is star seeds who are brand new to this world, but as a rule most of us have incarnated quite often. Let's say it's 50 times. Kevin is only 1/50th of what makes up my soul, if that makes sense. Now we can connect and we can incarnate in different places, so I'm talking just on earth. um so connecting with your soul has that universal knowledge. Um, it knows your purposes. You don't have one purpose. You have many purposes in life. So if we could connect with our soul every day, it will pass. I hate calling it it. Your soul will pass on messages, and those messages are going to guide you. It's that intuition, that knowing, and they'll guide. That's your soul will guide you through life. So I want everybody that's listening to make a promise that every single morning, just take 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever you can put aside, and just take that time to connect with your soul. It's um it's an important part of existence that we forget. Whew, I got goosebumps, and we're not even started. So, for people who are just tuning in, who have never tuned in before, what we do is we give messages. We do little mini readings. How do we do that? Well, I just put into the chat, I put in a link to our Zoom. So what you need to do is you click on that link and you sit in the waiting room. And once I click on you, I will announce your name. Two things you need to do. Three things you need to do. You need to, once I say your name, you need to connect by audio, connect by video, and I need you to turn Facebook or YouTube or mute it so we don't get that feedback, because it's a two system. It's Facebook has been really weird, and they don't let me go live direct anymore, which kind of sucks, but it's just the way it is. If you want a full reading, obviously I do offer full readings. If you want a full reading from me, you can get that. You go to, well, if you're on Facebook, you just go and you click the link, my Calendly link. I can never say that word. I have to think about it before I say it. Calendly link. And you can get all my availability. And right now it's very limited because I do have a full-time job. This is my side part-time thing I do. This is my passion, my part-time passion. I will be opening up all kinds of more availability as we get into the winter. October, I'll be opening up all kinds. And then into November, December, I'm going to be available from December 8th right through to the end of the calendar year, probably 5 days, 6 days a week. I'm probably going to open up for 12 hours, but I'm only going to take 3 or 4 readings per day, just because anybody that does readings will understand how exhausting it is. So again, if you want a reading, please, 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 there's a link in the chat, and please, by all means, click on that link and get yourself into, I think my dog wants to get into the link. I don't know if you could hear her barking, but she's barking at something back there. I think she heard me. I'm just going to pop over to Zoom and see if we have people in the waiting room, because I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, we do. We have people in the waiting room, so I'm just going to wait. If you click on that link, you have to stay in the waiting room. I will get you. I promise. I promise. I promise. Oh, it's starting to fill up. I can tell we're delayed because I put that in, and then it does, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden it's boom, and people are in there. So that's cool. So thank you again. I am just going to pick somebody to start. It's going to be Patty Archer. Patty, as you are connecting in Zoom, please, again, connect on audio, connect on video, and please mute Facebook or YouTube for we don't have that feedback. That would be awesome. Just while we're waiting, Nelson, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Angela Clement, thank you. Lisa, thank you so much. Winnie, Helen, thank you. Thank you. Stacy, I appreciate all of you. I clicked away from it, so now I'm back there. Patty, I need you to unmute yourself. You're muted. There you go. No, I can't hear you, Patty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
There you
you.
are. There you are. I couldn't hear you originally. Where are you tuning in from?
From the Virginia Beach, Virginia area.
Virginia Virginia Beach. Easy for me
It's a
to say.
mouthful, isn't it?
Virginia Beach, Virginia, in the
Yes.
US of A. How did you hear about me way up in Alberta, Canada?
Oh, I'm not in Alberta. Oh, you're in Alberta, Canada. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
How
I
did you
got
hear about me?
an email from Miss Clement.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
yes,
What a sweetheart. Angela, you know how much I appreciate you. You're amazing. She does amazing work. If people are going through grief and they need some help, reach out to Angela because oh my goodness, she's doing some amazing, amazing work. Whew. Um, goosebumps, goosebumps. Um, that's how they get my attention. Just so you know, when I have a loved one comes through, they make me get goosebumps and all the hair in my arm stands up because I feel their energy. Who's the male on the other side that just came through that wants to connect with you? Can you hear me, Patty?
Yeah, I I have no idea.
There's a male. I'm going to take it up one step. So it's like a
Okay.
grandfather, grandfather,
Probably my dad.
your dad.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
And
called him Poppy.
it was funny because he was giving me a name and I was like, that doesn't sound like dad or grandpa. What was it?
No, I called him Poppy.
Poppy. There we go. How long has Poppy been crossed over?
He passed his 10 years this past June.
Oh, nice. Okay. Um, was he ill for quite a while before he crossed?
Yes,
He
yes,
wants
he
you to
was.
know that's earthly stuff. Was it cancer?
Good. Yes, it was.
He's showing me lungs. He's showing me his lungs filled up. That's quite common with people with cancer is they don't literally die of cancer. They usually die of pneumonia or some complications with the lung. Um, okay, you can stop that. They make me feel stuff. And it's like, okay, I got it. You don't need to continue that. My lungs are bad enough already. That's funny. Um, he wants you to know all that's all earthly diseases. Makes me feel like there was a few. It wasn't just cancer, that he had a few issues along with it. He wants you to know that was all earthly diseases. When we go home, that all stays behind. We
Good.
lose the flesh and bone and we go home. He did have to get healing when he went home because we humans, we're quite the bunch. The stuff we use to help cure and help us can damage our soul. So he needed help. He needed the healing when he got home, but he got that, and I love it. So many of them do this to me. He wants you to know they don't just sit around and play harps over there. They he's busy. He has a whole day as if we were if they had days. His days are
Yeah,
full.
that's just like when he was here.
Yes, he goes. He did he work with his hands?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a carpenter.
Thank you. I'm feeling calluses, and so that's usually
Uh-huh.
my sign for someone who worked with tools.
Yes.
Who has his tools?
He he actually, oh man, I believe we ended up giving his tools away.
He's
Uh,
very happy with who has his tools.
okay. Well,
Like
good.
ecstatic. Whoever ended up with his tools, they're using them. They're not
Good.
sitting on they're not sitting on a hook getting dusty.
That's good.
They're actually using them, which he's really happy about.
Good.
Did you lose someone recently?
Um, I lost my husband about 3 years ago.
Ooh, what's your husband's name?
Tommy.
One more time.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Hmm.
Okay. He's there. I was like, come on now. Don't let me down. We haven't done a reading together, have we?
No, no, we have not.
Have you done a reading with another medium where Tommy has come through?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Whew. I was like, I
Yes.
don't recognize
Hmm.
you, and I feel really bad when that happens. And I people have to understand, and it happens quite often when someone will book a reading, and then a year later, or even 6 months later, they'll book a reading, and I won't remember the reading because after every
Oh,
reading, I do a clearing. Because if you can imagine
oh.
all that information, I can't retain.
Hmm.
I just
No,
can't.
oh, no.
It's too much energy.
Hmm.
Having
Sure it
said
is.
that, the messages you got in that reading, he wants you to know were very, very accurate. And he's happy that you
Okay.
actually did you do something because of the reading? Like did that reading tell you you need to do this, do something?
Uh, Trying to think. It was more of a validation,
Okay.
and that he was okay, and he was just waiting for me when it was my time.
Your time's not for a while, just so you know. Um
Good.
you got too much and your guides popped in really quick when you said that.
Oh,
Because I hear that a
okay.
lot when I love especially a spouse has passed. You want to be with them. You and Tommy were had a cool connection. Of course, you want to be with
Hmm.
them. Um,
Yes.
you can't be yet. But Tommy wants you to know he's feels. I don't know if you feel him around you, but he comes
Yes,
to
I
you quite
do.
often. He makes you hear a song.
Oh,
There's music playing. He's making me hear music.
he knew that I loved music.
Okay.
Um, a
Do
lot
you
of
sing?
times that's how I express myself.
Do you sing?
Yeah,
Why
but
am I doing
not
this for
professionally.
singing? Do you sing? You're doing that. That's funny. When I look over there, I'm actually looking to where the souls come in. That's there's nobody over there. I'm talking to them.
Oh my goodness.
That's cute. He wants
That's
to
funny.
he wants you to know that there's recognize the music. I thought he was playing a song for you, but he's hearing you sing. So no, that's cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
Awesome, Patty. Thank you so much. All the way from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that on the Gulf? Is that on the Gulf Coast?
No, that is the East Coast.
That's on the East Virginia. On
Yeah.
my, one day I'm going to have a map sitting in front of me. So when someone says where they're from, I could actually look and see. I don't know
Geography was
geography.
never my thing.
No, I know my Canadian provinces. I don't know
Yeah.
geography. He's laughing at me.
He's a
You
truck
could have asked me.
driver. He knew it all.
He, he drove truck.
Yes.
Nice, nice. He did long distance.
Oh, yes. Yes, he
Yes,
did.
showing me. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate you, and know that
Thank you.
he isn't going anywhere. He's going to be listening. Keep
Good.
singing, Patty.
Thank you
I
so
want you
much.
to I want you to pick a number between 1 and 5.
3.
3. Perfect.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Take care.
You too.
Nelson, you are the next person I'm going to bring in. There is Nelson.
Hi, aloha.
Nelson, how are you? Can you hear me?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good, good, good. We have met.
Yes,
Nelson was a member of a Zoom meeting that I was invited to by Angela Clement. That is a grief support group, and it was it was a cool night because it was your dad, was it not? That had to be crossed over.
yes,
Yes, that was one of the cool things. I'm speaking now to everybody. One of the cool things I get to do as a medium is when I find a lost soul is help them cross over. What's a lost soul? A lost soul is someone who hasn't crossed over fully. So it was a cool experience for me to be able to do that and help. Oh, and of course he comes racing through. Look at that puppy in the background.
Sorry, he's wanting to talk.
That's okay. He is gorgeous. What's the doggy's name?
Charlie.
Charlie. How you doing, buddy? He's so, oh yes, oh look at, that's so cool. Your dad wants you to know he is where he's supposed to be now, and he's getting the healing he needs, which is very, very cool. How long ago did your dad cross over?
He passed over in 2022,
22.
and
That's when
I've
he,
been getting a lot of paranormal activities during that time with 2 years. And
yes,
then when he crossed over, it stopped.
nice. So after that grief group, the paranormal stuff stopped.
Yes.
Yes, because he was trying to get someone's attention to help him. And unfortunately, there's not enough of me's around. We need more people doing what I do to be able to find these lost souls and help them cross over. Who is he with? Who else have you lost recently?
Um, Recently, my best friend's mother crossed over
How long ago?
recently, about a year ago.
Okay, that's her. She wants you to know she's there with your dad. Um, they're all part of the same family over there, um, which is kind of cool. Sorry, I'm gonna have to. There's I'm gonna have to explain what I'm gonna do before I do it. I don't usually get animals that come through to me. Um, we have the astral realm. That's where our human souls go. Pet souls are different. They're a different type of soul. They also have their own animal realm on the other side, but it's separated, even though they do commingle. And I don't usually get dogs or pets. I shouldn't just say dogs or animal souls come through to me. You have an animal soul that was literally forced their way to us. Did you lose an animal recently?
But 3 years ago, my first Charlie passed away. He went in and out of the hospital during his lifetime of 4 years about.
Oh,
And he was an old soul. I did get a connection from him recently, like a week ago. But
yes.
he mentioned this dog. I mean, he said, I'm taking good care of him. So
Charlie,
that's what I got from him.
he wants you to know that's Charlie 2, not just Charlie. That's Charlie 2.
Okay.
He's Charlie 1.
Yes. Okay.
He absolutely. Now, animal souls are capable of unconditional love when they incarnate on Earth. Human souls aren't. When we incarnate on Earth, that ability to have unconditional love disappears as soon as we get flesh and bone. Any kind of animal has the ability to have unconditional love. Charlie 1 wants you to know there was an incredible connection you two had. Different from most pets and owner, you guys were like best buddies.
Yes, we were.
Know that he's there when you do cross over, which won't be for a long time. He will be waiting for you. It's quite common that animal souls that we've had as pets will come and meet us when we do cross over. So know that is waiting for you when you get there. Man, that dog loved you.
I
Holy.
love him so much. Can you tell him I love him?
Oh, he hears you. And he hears you. Do you talk to him on a regular basis?
Yes, I do every day. I mean,
He hears
I
you.
even talk to my dad now.
Yes, he hears you too, but the dog hears you. So don't stop doing that. Not enough of us do that and actually know that they hear you. Um, but you're a very sensitive guy. You feel that spirit around you on a constant basis as your dog
Yes, I
bites
do.
your thumb. That's cute. I love that dog. What kind of dog is that?
This is a Jack Russell.
Jack Russell.
My
He's just
Charlie one,
feisty.
he was a Chihuahua pit bull.
Oh,
And
a Chihuahua pit bull.
he was, I loved him so much. I still do.
Charlie one says, "Yeah, I was a Chihuahua pit bull. I was a yappy, deadly dog. Don't mess with me." But he was lovable.
When
I'm
I
trying to
get,
picture. I'm trying to picture in my mind's eye what a Chihuahua pit bull would look like.
he looks like this one,
Oh,
but
really?
when I heard his voice from the other side, he has a high pitched voice.
He has a very high pitched voice, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Yes, like way up here.
yeah. So when I
Yes,
hear him today, I hear a high pitched voice, and it kind of throws me off because he's a pit bull.
he's a
But I
pit
love
bull.
him so much.
Supposed to be down here, but he's way up here. I think they have to do that for their frequency to get to us. They have to go quite high.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool that you actually hear that. That's he quite impressed. Same with Dad, quite impressed. Nelson, they both want me to say they want you to continue down the road you're going with spirituality. Are you going to be taking courses?
I'm going to take I've been told that I need to take psychic courses or practice it.
Yes.
Mainly Metatron told me I need to practice it. And I'm kind of blown away because who told me that? But I'm still
Your
looking at how
guides.
I'm gonna develop it.
Yes, you need to. Any kind of channeling course would be very good for you. So they want you to continue doing that. You'll be amazed what you're capable of, young fella. Amazed.
Oh, and my dad told me he's doing art over there. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh,
Not the
because he
type of
never
art you're
did art.
it's not the type of art you're thinking, but they do a type of art over there, and he is. I'm like, what kind of art do you do over there? And yeah, he is. So whew, you're look at my goosebumps. Holy, you are getting those messages. He wants you to know when you're hearing that, you're actually hearing them. Even though their voice might not be exactly what you're used to hearing, it's still them. Because remember what I said, your dad might have incarnated 100 times. Dad is 1/100th of what makes up that soul. What voice do you want? Which of the 100 voices they have had do you want them to use? So a lot of times they will change their voice. I asked them not to speak to me because I couldn't handle it. So mine comes in as clairvoyant, which is just thought bubbles, and I just know what they're trying to get to me to say. Awesome. Nelson, don't stop going down that path. It's important for you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you so much. It just made me so happy.
Awesome. I'm glad I was able to help. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
Uh, 3.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Ardith, you're going to be next. If I can get you to turn your camera on and your audio on and mute Facebook,
I'm glad I
that
was
would
able
be
to help.
awesome.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
I need you to mute it. There we go. You muted it.
Perfect. Thank you so
No, you
much.
didn't.
Have a great day.
Ardith, I need you to mute Facebook.
Ardith, you're going to be next.
As we're waiting for Ardith to mute Facebook, I have put the link for the Zoom in the chat. If you want a message, click on that link and I will try to get you in as quick as I can. How are you, Ardith? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, and I don't hear
Okay.
Facebook anymore, so that's a good thing.
Okay. Yeah. Zoom is easier. It's just tough getting into you.
Yes.
Did you get the note that I sent?
I didn't. Did you send me a note? Should I
I
read
sent
it?
you. I sent a note on Facebook, I think.
You did.
I'm not sure. I had Facebook and YouTube both going. Gotcha on YouTube.
Yes. I Do people just so the rest of everybody listening can know what Ardith asked me? She asked me about premonition of death. Is that possible to get? The answer is really complicated because it's yes and no. Can some people get premonitions that someone's going to die? Yes, happens all the time. Every day, 24 hours a day, people get that. Whew, I feel like I need to reach out to Ardith, or I need to feel like I need to reach out to Andy or whoever because I feel like they're getting close. Most of the time, though, it's our human brain that puts that there for us. It's not really a premonition because most of the time it's false, to be blunt. I know people who literally can't, they do get premonitions and they come true quite often, which is scary, would terrify me if that happened to me. If I knew people were going to die around me, whew, that'd be terrifying. In your case, Ardith, I don't think it's from the other side you're getting it. I think it's that's part of our human condition that's putting that there. Yeah, I'm getting a complete yes from your guides, Ardith. Was this? Don't say the person's name, please. But was this someone close to you?
That's the catch. I get this feeling. It's just kind of a sense of someone who is either close to me or someone who is well known. It started the month before Kennedy was assassinated that I began doing that, but I didn't know who. I just knew exactly when it happened.
Oh, I know what
And
you.
now
Okay,
it's something that will hit me from time to time, but I don't know who.
okay. That in that. Ooh, goosebumps. I thought you were actually getting people's names, and your guides were
No.
like, no, no, no.
No.
Lots of times we will get that premonition that, like you say, let's go back to Kennedy, who that whole story about Kennedy absolutely fascinates me, and has there's been was a lifelong dream of mine to actually go and stand on the X where he was shot, and I got to do it back pre-COVID. I think it was pre-COVID. Ellison can correct me; she's watching. And we went through the whole Kennedy Museum. I cried like a baby. I swear, and I don't know if this is true, but I think Kennedy and I lived a different life as different people together because it was just too connecting for me. And I'm not even American, but that will happen. We will get those premonitions that we're like, ooh, I feel like something isn't right in the world. Something's going to happen. Quite common. It's not uncommon. It's very uncommon to get my neighbor's going to die or my brother's going to die. That's very uncommon. Do people have that in the world? Yeah, I've met them. I know people who have, and I would hate that. Sylvia Brown talks about that. Sylvia Brown is a renowned psychic who is long past, and goosebumps. And she talks about that quite a bit. How she would know when people were going to pass, and she hated it. She asked her guides to stop that ability because that would be horrible.
It is.
So yes, you can get intuition on general something's going to happen. And yours is general, which is kind of, I don't know, is it good or bad? At least you can prepare yourself for it. No, still no. Yeah.
It just hangs with me until the event has happened and passed, and then I'm okay.
And then as soon as it happens and it's passed, oh, that's what it was.
I know that's what it was. I never know who until after I hear.
Yes. You're like, oh, that's what it was. And your guides are like, yeah, that's just part of being Ardith. That's not going to change, unfortunately.
Gee.
That's just one of your specialties, Ardith.
Oh, goody, goody.
Yeah, exactly. And it's such a heavy thing. I did send you the banishment spell, did I not?
No, you did not.
I
I
think
was
I
going to
emailed
send
it
you a
to you.
message. No,
Okay, I'm going to do that. I promise, promise.
please.
You sent me a message on here, did you not? Oops, where did he go? Sorry,
Just
folks. I promised I would do this and I didn't. So now, live, I'm going to do this and send. There you go. I sent it to your Facebook Messenger.
okay.
You
Well,
have it.
hopefully I can get it.
Yes. Use it, say it 3 times, say it with meaning, and say it out loud. Especially when you feel that, you might feel quite the relief come from that.
Okay, thank you.
Excellent, Arda. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're the best. Sorry, I didn't ask. I know where you're tuning in from, but tell everybody else where you're tuning in from.
Bakersfield, California.
Bakersfield, California. Whew, goosebumps when I say that. It's a very American show today. We had Virginia Beach, now Bakersfield. Who's going to be next? Pick a number 1 to 3.
2.
2. Thank you, young lady. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Jess Ray Harris, you're going to be the next person that I bring on. When you come on, please, 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 if you can mute Facebook, that would be awesome. And if you can
Think we're
make sure
getting there.
your video was on. There you are.
There we go. Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Where are you tuning in from?
I am in McMinnville, Oregon.
McMinnville. Now, there's a town I've never heard of. And I grew up in Vancouver, British Columbia. So the Oregon, I know Oregon. I've been down the Oregon coast before.
Yeah, so it's wine country. So just an hour from Lincoln City and about an hour and a half south of Portland.
We like wine countries.
Yes.
We have the best. We like to think in Canada we have the best wine out of Kelowna, the Okanagan.
Yes.
Awesome. So how did you hear about me?
Email. I'm on Angela's email list.
And I'm gonna have to just
you owe her.
Turn this show over to Angela. She does such amazing work, and I know she's listening, and I know she's very humble. And her guides are like pushing me now. Angela, you got to understand, you do amazing work. You have touched hundreds, thousands plural of lives. So don't stop doing what you're doing, young lady. It's working. Whew, goosebumps. I got emotional saying that. Who's the little? Did you lose a sibling to the other side? A child?
No, so I'm an only child, but my mom did lose a baby.
Thank you.
She was
you froze. I hope you can still hear me. I'm hoping I'm not froze, because sometimes that's what happens. No, I'm not froze. Can you hear me? I'm going to hopefully get you back. Wow.
Oh, shoot.
Can you hear me? Oh. We're coming back. We're coming back. There you are. Awesome. It was as soon as I heard that your mom did have a miscarriage.
Yes, back in the 80s.
And this little, as they're referring to themselves, came through instantly. A male. Just I got goosebumps on my goosebump.
We always thought that he was a boy. That was always kind of our.
Would have been your younger?
Yeah, he would have been younger.
Yes. Do you feel his presence around you?
No, I don't. I was pretty young. I mean, I was maybe 7 or 8 when it happened. So
Okay, you were young.
yeah.
He wants you to know he's around you on a regular basis. It's funny because this doesn't happen very often where I get a little like this that comes through from a miscarriage. It happens, but not to the extent that how quickly and how powerfully he came in. He wanted you to know he was a boy, and there was nothing that could have. How do I say that? There was nothing that could have prevented what happened. It was just one of those, because we're human, we're not perfect. So, your mom's still with us?
Yes.
Is she a spiritual person?
Yes.
Let her know that this child came through.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's like, Mom, I went on Facebook and I talked to this random guy in Canada, and he told me that the little came through.
Yes.
I just want to be part of that conversation.
We always joke that he didn't, because I always wanted a little brother growing up, and we joke that that he didn't incarnate here because I definitely probably would have beat him up and picked on him quite a bit. So
he's funny.
He wasn't ready.
He literally went like this, goes, yeah, give it your best shot.
Yeah.
You're funny. We're kindred spirits. I'm the youngest of 9 kids. So I got picked on a lot from my older siblings. Yeah, I got you. I got your back. Is it your husband also on the other side?
I have never been married.
Who's the gentleman on the other side then?
So I have a very, very dear friend I served with in the Army, and his anniversary of his passing was 2 days ago. It was it had been 11 years.
I'm telling you, the love he has for you, I could have sworn that you guys were romantically involved for many, many years. But he's like, nope, best friends.
Amazing. Yeah, my brother. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's literally, he goes, ew. Know that his love for you hasn't changed whatsoever. How did he cross?
He was killed in Afghanistan. He's
showing me he went like this.
Yeah.
First, thank you for your service. We in Canada don't say that enough. It's silly. Alice and I, my girlfriend and I, always tell a story. We were down in Texas. We went for dinner and we were with friends, and he was talking, I think it was Veterans Day or something. And he had mentioned to the waitress that he was a vet, so he got a discount or got his meal free. A family came over and said, we overheard that you were a vet, and we just want to say thank you for your service. I get emotional when I talk about it. These people didn't even know him, and they still came up and said thank you. So thank you for your service, and also his the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, he was killed with 2 other soldiers at the same time. But
he's showing me
that was a rough one.
A boom. It went. He's got a sense of humor. I don't know how.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I have no idea how I'm supposed to say this, but he goes, it went boom. It didn't last long.
Yeah. They were all shot point blank by an Afghan soldier that they were training. Yeah. But it was fast. It was a couple weeks before he was supposed to come home.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So, but yeah, 2 days ago was the 11th anniversary.
Okay. So. Know that his love for you is intense. You guys had each other's back more than once.
Yes. Very much.
He wants you to know he's proud of you. You've come a long way. We often say, people who have never been there or done that often say, how do you come back? how do you like carry on a normal life after you've seen what you've seen? And he's kind of trying to show me it. And I said, no, I don't want to see. Um, he's super proud from where you've been to where you've come to. There's been some dark times, very dark times,
Yeah, it's
but
a
it's
dark
been,
time right now.
yeah, but there's been lots of light time in there too. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
the spirals are, where you spiral down, are getting less and less. And he's super, super proud. Um, just like he had your back when he was flesh and bone, he has your back now. He's that hand. I don't know if you feel it. He's the hand on your shoulder, when
Mhm.
you're in that darkest spot. Um, do you feel the whisper?
Um, I definitely, I definitely sense a presence for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
He makes me feel like he grabs you and he says, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Simple words. It's okay.
yeah.
Are you helping others who have been to where you've been to?
So I work just part-time. I help veterans that are homeless or at risk of being homeless. I help them find jobs and housing.
The world thanks you. I have no words. I for someone who has been through everything you've been through, um, to be able to reach down deep, I'll say, and be able to help others that need the help because you've been there. Um, that's what he's talking about. That's the pride that he just puts his chest out and he kind of struts around going, what did he call you? Is it Jess Ray?
Well, Jess, Ray's my middle name, but
Okay.
my first name's Jessica. So Jess, yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, I also have a small business, kind of just a passion project called Canine Salute. So it's a dog treat company. And um, every bag of treats has a tribute to a canine killed in the line of duty. And then I donate a portion of sales to help get protective vests and medical equipment for working dogs, military dogs, police dogs.
Jess, you were an amazing. I can't swear. I was going to swear. I was literally going to swear, and I can't because I'm on Facebook. And they, if it was just
Yeah,
YouTube, I could
we get
swear.
banned.
I'll get banned on
I've
Facebook.
already been banned on Facebook. So
You are an amazing freaking soul. Um, you have a side business that you make treats for dogs.
yeah, I have a manufacturer. I have a co-packer. But yeah, I sell online and stuff. And yeah, every bag there's a tribute to a canine that's been killed.
What is the website that people can? Oh gosh, what is the website people can buy these treats, and can we get them in Canada?
Um, I have never sold to Canada, but I'd love to.
Guess
um,
what? Guess what? You're about to.
the website is caninesalute.com.
Okay, sorry, I'm just going to type it into the canine
The
Canine.
letter K, the number 9.
Oh,
9.
K9
Mm-hmm.
salute.
Yep.
Thank
.com.
you. .com.
Yes, sir.
K9 salute. Oop, that's a comma, not a dot. .com. People, I don't care where you live. I don't care if you're in Canada, US, Europe.
I'll figure out how to ship to Canada.
We'll figure it out. If we have to pay extra, Jess, we'll pay extra. Tell us what
Yeah.
it costs to ship to Canada, because this is something that talk about close to my heart. We love dogs. We're dog people.
Yeah.
We used to do a bunch of um, fostering where we would foster dogs and adopt them out.
Yeah.
This is even better. So I put it in there, k9salute.com. Your buddy, what's your buddy's name?
Tim.
Do it in Tim's honor. Do it in Jeff's honor to say thank you for what you guys have done. Whew, I think we might blow up k9salute.com.
Let's do it.
Is there something else though? I'm missing something. What am I missing? There was something else you need to hear tonight. Your guides, I was going to let you go and your guides are like, no. Was there someone else you needed to talk to?
I don't know if necessarily anyone in particular, but I'm in a rough spot.
Yes.
So there's a big life change going on, and
that's why your guides were like, no, she's not done. Your guides are jumping in. Am I correct? I'm not going to get into detail on the life change.
Yes.
But am I correct saying this life change has been slow to come, but should have come earlier?
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm talking about the right thing without saying it. Sometimes it's tough.
Yeah. No, I mean, it just has to do with my own, I was laid off in March, and I've been struggling to find full-time employment. And then my housing situation is about to change in the next couple months too, due to that.
Yes. But you're not going to become homeless. Because you
I have enough family and friends that'll make sure I'm not sleeping in my car.
Your guides were like, don't, because that's where I went. I was like, you better not become homeless because
well, I mean, ironically enough, I help homeless veterans, so
that's why it was like you have work to do.
So yeah, it's just a lot right now.
Yes, it is. I can feel the heaviness. If it's okay with you, and I don't usually do this, is it okay if I reach out to others, practitioners, to do some healing around you? Do you believe if I say Reiki or energy healing?
Yes, absolutely.
I know there's a lot of people listening that are practitioners. I'm going to probably get way too many people doing it, but it's fine. Your guides are like, no, that's cool because we can control if it's too much or. So people, if you're a practitioner, just so you know, I've done a bunch of clearings. You are an empath. An empath is somebody that attracts souls, especially random souls, lost souls. Where you've been, what you've seen is crazy. You've seen some crazy shit. And because of that, a lot of the stuff you've brought, how long ago were you in Afghanistan?
Well, so I served in Iraq, but I served for 20 years. I served from 1995 and I retired in 2015.
Oh, okay.
But I was in Iraq in 2008, 2009.
Oh, wow. Know that you brought a lot home with you. Not just emotional baggage, but spiritual baggage as well. We're going to try to relieve you of that spiritual baggage. The other baggage you're dealing with really well, and your guides want you to know you're doing well with it. The emotional baggage is, the spiritual baggage we're going to deal with. The emotional baggage you're dealing with, you'll notice a difference once you get a good clearing happening. You'll feel lighter. You'll feel light. You'll feel the lightness around you, if that makes sense. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jess, thank you so much. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to reach out to me on Facebook. Are you on Facebook or did you go on YouTube?
I'm on Facebook. Yes.
Facebook. Message me privately on Facebook. I don't want to say it live, so message me on Facebook. I want to offer you something that I think will really be beneficial. Thank you again. You're an amazing person. No, even though you're having a tough time right now, brightness is quite close.
Yeah, I always try to believe that.
You have to believe that, right? What else do you have to believe?
Exactly.
Brightness is, and their guides are like, brightness is right around the corner. It's here.
Yeah.
Feel it. So
Yes.
please reach out to me.
I will.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care.
You too, folks. I'm going to actually end that with Jess. I'm trying to, sorry, give me 2 secs. I don't want to report her, so I'm just going to remove her. I'm going to end the evening with that reading. Wow. I'm going to be honest, it emotionally drained me. What a special, special soul. Again, I put it in the chat. If you have a pet and you give them treats, please go to K9, so it's the letter K, the number 9, salute.com. Let's help Jess out with this project. Share it with your friends. Share it all over social media for me. Let's blow it up tonight. Whew. People, again, I can't tell you how freaking amazing you all are. You make my week. Every Monday, I look forward to this. I'm not going to lie. I was not going to do it this Monday. It's been a tough little stretch for me. We had my brother's celebration of life on Saturday. One of my older brothers, they're all older because I'm the youngest, passed away back in May, and we had a celebration of life on Saturday. 100+ people packed a small hall in Calgary. And you know what? It was magical. It was emotional. It was funny as all heck. It was heartwarming. The stories that were told were amazing. So yeah, I was honestly not going to do one today. And I was going to put out a notice saying due to family things, I wasn't going to do it, but my guides pushed me forward and made me. So I'm so glad they did, because I'm telling you, this fills my effing soul and gets me through the rest of the week. So until next week, if you want a reading, please go to Kevali Channeling on Facebook. Click my Calendly link. I can never say it. And look at my availability. For 30 minutes, I charge $60 Canadian. For 1 hour, I charge $100 Canadian. If you're American, please click the link that says PayPal. If you're Canadian, please click the link that says e-transfer, because we all Canadians know what e-transfer is. One day the States are going to catch up to us and they're going to know what e-transfer is. But till then, my American friends, use the one that says PayPal. Folks, until next week, I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you have a question for me, please reach out, ask me privately, comment on this video. I do go back and look at all your comments. I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody again tonight, but I can only do so much in an hour, and my guides won't let me go past the hour. I love you all. We'll talk to you all next week.